How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Today's subject matter is going to be very interesting to talk about for one simple reason. Talking about good old one of my home states and even the city where my father's side of the family comes from, good old Richmond, Virginia. You know, in the article that I came across, it highlights not only the city in itself, but this great young lady that you see in front of me that I'm about to talk about, Kelly Lemon, and we're going to get into it because articles like this have always caught my attention because it shows hope, togetherness, and so much more. Also, given the fact that this business is located in the state of Virginia, my home state, the owner of the wonderful business, Urban Hang Suite RVA Social Cafe, Kelly Lemon, is doing wonderful things in good old Richmond, Virginia, which is the capital of the state of Virginia. So there's always money to be made. And if you don't know what RVA means, it just stands for R stands for Richmond, the VA stands for Virginia. It's like I'm from Northern Virginia, so they call it NOVA. You know, NO's the Northern and VA is the obviously Virginia and all that good stuff. All right. But before I go on, remember that there is a lot, and I mean a lot of money in any state capital. I don't care if you're in Idaho, South Dakota, North Carolina, doesn't matter. There's always going to be money flowing within the state capital. The article stated that hundreds of years after slavery, there was and still is a racial and class divide in the Richmond, Virginia area that shattered the image of the city for a period of time. And I remember back in the 90s when I used to go down to visit my grandmother and my brother and other family members. Richmond seemed like it was a city that was in shambles, and you would think that a city like that would be like that, you know, given the fact that it's the state capital and one of the wealthiest states in the country and whatnot, because of the great job markets that Virginia as a state as a whole has. So there's a lot of turmoil and things of that nature, but the city for the last, I'd say 20 years has had a major turnaround, and it looks very nice, you know. So if you've never checked it out, go to Richmond one day. You might like it. All right. Anyways, it was time to create an opportunity for Black enterprise and create a new story for Richmond, Virginia. After saving money for an entire year, obtaining investors, and signing a contract to obtain 6 months rent-free for her business space, Mrs. Lemon was ready to bring her vision to life, an idea that could change the landscape for creatives and business owners in Richmond, Virginia. I like that statement because whether people want to realize it or not, the city of Richmond, Virginia is a great mecca for a variety of reasons. One reason is that the city is the state capital of Virginia. Capital meaning a variety of state jobs, state contract jobs / businesses, city contract jobs / businesses, University of Virginia, known as VCU, tobacco companies out the yin yang, a multitude of transportation companies out the yin yang, and medical districts, corporations, and so much more, which adds on to other companies that have to get contracted out for that, franchises that's going to be needed because of neighborhoods. The list goes on and on. With a significant African American population, there should be a significant African American business population, period. Urban Hangout Suites opened its doors in 2018, which has not only become a space for connections, coffee, and culture, but a space for people to be comfortable all at the same time. The article stated that the space was created for conversations that would lead to creating a new culture. From a cup of coffee to an ear hustle to a general, how is your day going? This space is creating a place for people to exhale, says Mrs. Lemon. That's what her model was for the Urban Hang Suite. Mrs. Lemon stated that she wanted to allow us to engage and let our ideas shine and see ourselves in this space. I couldn't agree with that statement more because creative juices flow so much better for most when they are in a comfortable and convenient space, especially when that space has a lot of like-minded people constantly frequenting a great establishment such as this. Mrs. Lemon also stated that we are organically owning things that we have always had our hands in, but we're afraid to step out of our comfort zones and be amongst RVA in Richmond. So many industries, film, art, food, craft beers, wine, are starting to feel their presence. And I think that's a great thing because when you make your name known and whatnot, just because you have a great brand and all that good stuff, then you don't really need to go out of your way and scream at the mountaintop of who you are because your product and your services speaks for itself. I love every single moment of that. All right. Black RVA provides the safety net to take a first step, says Mrs. Lemon as she discussed her first year in business at the Urban Hang Suite. She strongly believes that individuals seeking to start a business in the hospitality industry need to have a network of support to overcome the hurdles associated with sustaining a business. That is very true because so many people step out in the business world and are very vulnerable because they do not have a support system and they do not network enough. Mrs. Lemon also stated that if I didn't have the support system I have right now, I wouldn't be able to do it. We just can't call granddaddy and say, can I get $500,000 to make sure that our businesses can operate for the next 3 years? Hopefully with the business mindset that you see changing in the African American culture, that will maybe the next 2 generations, other people will be able to do that and whatnot, especially if there's a little bit more cohesiveness going on as far as the family goes and things of that nature. And people are not just worried about getting turned up and partying and all this other crap and posting nonsense on social media. Just my personal opinion, but I'll leave it at that. She said, I am consistently on a daily grind. I can believe that. Just because you become a boss doesn't mean you work less. This is very true, and that I hope I hope my generation, the millennial generation, continues to change the economic trajectory of generations that could only depend on a single income household and not leave resources that can help open up and maintain family businesses. Another aspect of the article that caught my attention stated any successful business owner knows that you need numbers that are supported by powerful data to attract individuals who believe in your vision. You also need to consider multiple streams of revenue to get yourself started and keep you going. Because at the end of the day, a business will have good days, but will definitely have more bad days in the beginning. Mrs. Lemon also stated that she had a full business plan that she wrote and then solicited for investors. Then she used a crowdfunding source to open and where she needed to be. Figure out a place where she could open and where she needed to be. Mrs. Lemon was and remains to be a person with a plan. I truly love it. Mrs. Lemon shared the importance of having a team of smart individuals by your side, such as an accountant, lawyer, and general manager who is knowledgeable in your area. It's also very important to have a mentor in the business, someone who is already doing what you want to do, says Lemon, as she gives credit to her mentors, AJ Brewer and Kendra Feather, for helping her to navigate the hospitality scene in Richmond, Virginia. AJ Brewer has the only other black-owned coffee shop in Richmond, and Kendra Feathers owns 6 of Richmond's best-known restaurants. I really, really like the fact that AJ Brewer and Kendra Feathers help Mrs. Lemon out by mentoring her and not keeping all of the great information, aka the do's and the don'ts, to themselves. Because one thing that is more powerful than money is information, added along with a lot of great multitude of life/business experience. And when you're able to share that like other people do, you're able to help other people become successful and all that good stuff. And I love that, and that needs to be a part of the culture as well. The article stated, and it actually ended off with these great sentiments. Owning a cafe isn't easy, and I agree with that. But Mrs. Lemon believes the conversations are integral to our progress. I couldn't agree with that more so. After surviving her first year in business, she's ready to open the doors for more conversations in the future. And I love that all at the same time. It shows teamwork. It shows cohesiveness, because you can talk all the great, I'm going to support this and support that. But when you don't put your money, your time, and your information where your mouth is, then you're just full of it. And I'm just going to call it like I see it. All right. Mrs. Lemon ended her interview stating that your gut will tell you what moves to make. Trust yourself and seek advice from professionals. Find a mentor who can tell you the bad, because it will ease the blow. Because like I said, you will encounter bad, just like one encounters bad things when they're looking for a job or working a job or anything of that nature. There's no such thing as everything's going to be 100% great and safe and all that good stuff. That's very unrealistic. On that note, Mrs. Lemon, keep up the great work. And if you find yourself in the Richmond, Virginia area, please check out Urban Hangout Suite, RVA Social Cafe. I'm sure you will enjoy yourself. And with it being Black History Month, African American History Month, however you want to call it and state it, I will say this with sincerity. Let's change up the whole, we still going to, show respect to the ancestors, to Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, etc. and so forth. But let's, outside of the great post on social media and the likes and the shares and all that great stuff, why don't you do the crazy thing? And I'm not trying to sound sarcastic, but I just think this needs to be normal every day, but especially during Black History Month. Support a Black business, open a bank with a Black bank account. It's very simple. Or even contribute to an HBCU to help keep the doors open. Those three specific things, because those three specific things are very integral to the African American community: economics, banking, and education. Not a crazy concept. So it's just something to think about. And with today's online world, it's very much easier to find a Black-owned business, a Black-owned bank, and HBCU. Something to think about, food for thought, but in any sort of way, money talks, information talks, all those specific things. So if you open up a bank account, you support a business, holds a lot of power. The elections are over with. So it holds way more power when you do those specific things, when you put your money where your mouth is, not your money where you vote, you talk with your vote and all that good stuff. Because like I said, I don't care who you vote for at the end of the day. I do care who you're spending your money with. So that's all I can say about that is, support a Black business, support a Black bank, support a HBCU. They take donations as well. So that's all I can say about that. That's the best way to celebrate outside of remembering what our ancestors fought for. That is one of the best ways to support the African American community is by and celebrating history by making history. Because if you have record numbers of Black-owned businesses getting customers, record numbers of Black-owned banks getting new customers, record numbers of HBCUs getting donations, whether it's $2 or $5 or whatever, you're going to make history in 2021. Crazy concept. It's not radical. It's not crazy. It's not anti-anything. It's just saying, hey, this is how we celebrate Black History Month in 2021. Food for thought, nutrition for the whole brain. On that note, check out Larry's Anything Goes online store. We are having our Valentine's Day sale. Valentine's Day is around the corner. The digital coupon code is Larry V Day. LarrysVDay. DAY. Yeah. So, anyways, LarrysVDay. Jeez, I can't spell today. One more time. LarrysVDay. That is the coupon code. You would get a 5% discount on all purchases on the Larry's Anything Goes store until at least 2 days before Valentine's Day. But hey, check out the store, purchase a product for your loved ones, let them know how you feel and all that great stuff. All right. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you to my current customers, previous customers, and new customers. Your business is very much appreciated. And also, on that note, we're in the digital economy, whether people want to believe it or not. Join Gold Standard GS Partners. The G999 coin is real. It is out there. Especially, you can look on a platform like Bitforex. You can purchase the G999, and with this great affiliate marketing program, it's just buying cryptocurrency isn't new. One can buy cryptocurrency, refer others to buy cryptocurrency through their program. They can sign up for free. They purchase a specific package with their cryptocurrency that they've already purchased via various other channels and whatnot. And then every time a package is purchased, one can make money off of those specific packages and the money that one makes when they actually purchase Bitcoin and place it within the Gold Standard Partners, GS Partners affiliate marketing tool and all that good stuff. All right, so it's still brand new. It's officially supposed to launch this month. So I will, as more information is put out, I will deliver and all that good stuff. And if you're on my Facebook, Larry's Anything Goes Facebook page, I share information in regards to Gold Standard Partners all the time because I want us to make money moves together, not just from a single aspect, because it takes a village, and today's new village and new community is a digital online community. So let's be a part of something special, all right, family? So on that note, family, always remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2021 and into the future. You got to own something whether you want to or not. It's all about investing. That's the only thing I like about the GameStop issue that happened with the stock market is that people are talking about investing more. And that brings a lot of joy to my heart. And I want to see more of us get into the investment game. All right. So I will see you guys later. Do the great 3 free things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And remember, make money moves or live broke like a fool. Take care.